Good thing that we're ahead of schedule, and still ahead of schedule even after that spiel, actually.
Yeah.
Alright, so is the stream live on Twitch?
Yeah, we are live on the September Powerhouse.
Yeah, I mean,
Or actually,
is my stream on your free stream?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Alright. So I guess I give the countdown now? And not forget that it doesn't provide a confirmation message when it's an empty save file.
Alright.
Alright, so on go then. 3, 2, 1, go.
So we went into the first level here. It's just the tutorial level. Explains how to play the game.
Yeah, and it's actually one of the harder levels to optimize, unfortunately. It kills a lot of runs.
Yeah, it was very slow start. Like during this level, the speed was very slow. But fortunately, it does skip all of it. Is what he's doing right now.
Okay, that took a bit longer than expected, but there we go.
Yeah. So I'll explain how the trick works. So basically, whenever you do that spin attack that he's doing, every time you finish the animation, you actually move forward a little bit, and that pushes us past the invisible wall, blocking off that load zone. And normally in level, we have to go all the way to the end of the level, then all the way back into that load zone. But we can just skip the whole level entirely, so you're like 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes off the beginning of the run. That was huge when it was found. And having that seeing that found made me really happy. Because I ran this game for years before it was even on the radar. And I found so many tricks, like, I've done my work for this game, and now the community has blown up, and that makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
And still tricks are being found. 2 tricks were found just last week, actually, that I'll try to show off in this run.
Yeah, it should allow him to actually essentially get a time under an hour.
Yeah.
But for this like jellyfish little mini game thing, what you want to do is you want to aim for groups of 4 and groups of 3 to optimize this level as much as you can.
Yeah, since
2s are still fine, but like you really want to get 3s and 4s. You can get 5s if you're lucky.
I just remembered the time when I realized that, the time that I didn't even know that you could aim for combos. I would just tap the jellyfish.
This was the level I got stuck on as a kid. I didn't get past it.
Yeah, and now it's just ridiculously easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't have the chat up this time, so I won't be able to read what people are saying. So I'll need you guys to be my eyes and ears in that regard.
Gotcha.
Oh, dang. Hiding in buildings, are we, jelly ghosts? Okay, how did that
that's an annoying thing. If the jelly goes in the buildings, like your shot will just get stopped by the building.
I just realized I only needed 2 to finish that sequence, and I went for 3 instead. Oops. Oh well.
That's
fine. That minigame. And now we're in Bikini Bottom downtown. We're going to be carrying Spongebob for this level primarily, just because the AI won't follow the path that we're taking otherwise.
Yeah, and we want to do this as fast as we can because like these logs in the water and it is cycle based, and we want to make sure we get the cycles.
Yeah, hoping I didn't miss the first cycle. Should be fine.
We do some cutscenes in a bit, so we might have time to read that donation.
Oh yeah, there'll be plenty of times for donation reading throughout this run. Technically, what that minigame was a time for donation reading. It's just we were talking over it the entire time. Funny how
Yeah,
that
yes,
works.
let me know.
You will.
Push this a bit, not really necessary, but I do it anyways because it doesn't really cost time.
Yeah, you don't have to move the trampoline, but you can do whatever. At most, you probably lose like a second.
Yeah. Going for some corner boosts off these random objects.
Yeah, for some reason, when you walk off those like grabbable objects, they give you a little boost off the edge, and we have like no idea why. It just kind of happens.
Yeah. And then we
But it's
have
cool, and it saves
the
like a
first combo
frame, I
action
guess.
there. The first combo action of the game, and inflate.
Yeah, yeah. So those are those little collectibles in the corner called melody shells. Those are we have to collect to actually use those partner combo attacks.
And
So
they
you want
aren't
to keep track of those throughout the run.
yeah, they aren't used that frequent. They aren't really in short supply, but we do want to save them up for a point later on in the run.
This might be a good time to read the donation right now because we're kind of just walking. And read
Okay.
the cutscenes.
So we got a $25.30 donation from Rip and Stead. For a 25-30-ish time, we had fun running next Machina. Good luck with the marathon and hope the donations continue rolling in. Go fast.
Woo! 25 bucks.
Yeah, I saw the
25.
donation total go up to like 70. I'm like, oh dang, that's a pretty big donation.
Alright, so for this, it's the first Bikini Bottom level once again, except we're going backwards. But normally to move between rooms, you need both your partner and your player character next to each other. But in that one, our objective is in the same room as we start in, so we don't need to bother carrying Patrick with us. We can just take Spongebob over the gaps.
And now we're going to be doing we're doing a boss fight with Sandy. And this boss fight's pretty optimized. We want to just grab these boxes and throw them at her to kill her as fast as we can.
You know, karate.
Yeah, classic karate stuff. And after like 2 hits, you saw that like he waits for a bit because she regains her health. Let's make a pretty good fight though.
Yeah, that was the gold split, I'm pretty sure.
You love to see it.
And now we have one of the worst parts of the run.
Oh yeah, this is like this minigame coming up right now is completely RNG, and it's like almost always you'll lose time on this split.
And it's not fun with a faulty L button either.
Yeah.
Hans, why you betray me?
You could use A button if you want to.
Yeah, but I'm right-handed, so.
I see.
Oh, I'm getting bad luck.
Yeah, so like we want to get the score meter up to 5,000, so we actually move on from the minigame.
Thankfully, hitting Hans also moves the score meter up.
Yeah.
Okay, that went pretty well, actually.
Yeah, that wasn't that bad.
And apparently Plankton snuck on the bus, same as in the show. But here's something that's completely different to the show and any other version of the game, even. The Moo continent. And
Yeah, so
part of the reason why the
one thing I do want to point out though, is in Atlantis, pretty much all of like the text in the game is just ripped straight from the TV special. It's pretty great. But also, yeah, we're going to move on to Moo continent here. We're going to go to the left side, the volcano level first, because I mean it doesn't matter which one you go to first, really, but we just opt to go for the volcano one first.
Slight text
and the aim
there,
for this, yeah, he actually had text as he's went to the character swap, just skip it completely. And for these first 3 rooms, we're gonna have to kill 15 enemies to move on. It's you can either choose the Patrick's charge attack or Sandy's like aerial attack, and both are fairly good options. I think Sandy might be slightly faster than Patrick, Or like it's honestly whatever you prefer.
Yeah, going with Patrick is the safer strat, but Sandy's definitely faster.
Yeah.
Alright, so I can't see the chat, so do we have anyone from the SAS Discord in the
Yeah,
chat zone?
Punch Shot and 24-hour runs are in here.
Nice! Good to see you guys. I can't see what you're saying, but, yeah. I try to catch the enemies with air attacks as they're falling to just get a head start.
This room in particular is the best used with Sandy. Because we can't make a double jump across the lava with Patrick since he only has one jump.
Yeah.
And then we have to wait to charge our attacks the whole time.
Alright, let's see if I can make this jump. Nope. Okay, well, lost time.
It's fine. It might honestly just be faster to go across. You never know.
There we go. Yeah, you just, Patrick won't follow you if you just go to the right.
Yeah, then we're in the third room here. Last wave of enemies. Same as usual.
Wow.
This
Close
level might be
number.
like one of the most boring levels. In
Yeah.
all honesty.
Honestly, this is this would probably be great for donation incentives.
Yeah.
Because next up is
Let me check.
pushing a candle a bunch, so not a lot will be happening.
Yeah, a
So
lot of
not
downtime
going
in
to
this
have
level.
a donation right now.
Alright. Double purple thug. Uh-oh. Yep. I just unplugged the router and plugged it back in.
Which one are you calling router? There's three routers.
The one on the far right.
Okay.
Alright, that's the last little battle room. Now we have to push a candle back and forth, or I guess push a candle forward. But this room is very boring.
Very. Very boring. Thankfully less boring when we found how to optimize it, instead of just running back and forth between the candle and the lever to move the platforms up and down. Just keeping Patrick there. Don't know why I never thought about that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Unlike this level, the next one for the other gem is
Has a lot
much
going
more
on.
optimal. Yeah, it has more tricks and it's just a lot cooler in general.
Stopping point, I need you to hold a bag from outside.
That's not going to be for a while.
Oh, that well, it's going to have to be.
It's not going to be. This is live in front of people for charity. Wait, what am I doing?
So we saw him doing there. He threw Patrick into the lava to actually keep. Once Patrick dies there, he'll be too far away for Patrick to follow him. So he just like stays there, and it's better to him for him to move the candle like that.
Yeah, what time am I at currently?
12:40, 12:50-ish. I'm not sure how good that is. I don't even know what your split times are.
Sandy, don't you dare leave the... Thank you. Because there's a lot of stylus movement in this, I don't want to just have to pick up my stylus each and every time, and that's a thing, because DS touchscreen with your finger, especially for something spinning like that, can be iffy.
Yeah. But the end of the levels come very soon. All we do is get this gem, and then we'll be done.
Oof. Not the best luck. Yeah, pretty average luck here.
Yeah,
not too bad.
when those platforms going up and down are just RNG when they decide to. One small thing you can do for the last platform is if it's down and doesn't end, it's
I
not
got the
going up
glitch.
anytime soon. Oh, the glitch. Oh yeah. So that's a weird thing that happened. If you like go, sometimes if you walk off that stone, it'll stay in the air. No idea why. And you're like, stuck in the walking animation until you talk to an NPC, and then you're stuck in the standing animation after that.
Yeah, I'll show off that later on.
Yeah, this level is using Mr. Krabs mostly, and Spongebob. Or it actually doesn't matter what your other character is, just mainly Mr. Krabs as the partner. Because you have to destroy these like little hedges.
I typically just go with SpongeBob because I out of habit.
Yeah, I think almost all of us use SpongeBob. And I think after this room, there's gonna be a skip that will allow us to get to this one
It allows
item
us
a
to
little
do
bit
the
early.
next run faster than normal.
Yeah,
Way faster.
it makes it way faster.
So don't blink.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna
I
switch
guess
to...
I think the second real glitch in the game.
Gonna switch to Mr. Krabs here.
Yeah, so he's gonna throw SpongeBob above him, and as SpongeBob lands on him, he's gonna push forward, and it should make Mr. Krabs clip through the wall and fall all the way down,
There we go.
and allow him to grab this chest earlier than intended.
The strange thing is that glitch, I've tested it extensively on the Japanese version, and though the Japanese version has faster text, I swear I don't think that glitch is possible in the Japanese version for whatever reason.
I can give it a shot when I get the time.
Yeah, I mean, I was testing on a flash cart, but then again, the English version on flash cart still allowed me to do that glitch, so it might have something to do with the geometry being pushed to the side a bit. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know. So we just have to grab these chests, and that's the aim of this part. Once you have a chest, we're allowed to open the door, and then move on to do another cool skip.
Very cool skip. It's like Skipzilla is coming up. It's a bunch of glitches in and of itself. And so we don't need to go to those islands to the left since we already got that chest.
Yeah. It skips doing some backtracking, getting that one chest early. So yeah, coming up is a ghost ship skip. It basically skips this whole this whole pirate ship of going back and forth and like.
Yeah, but before that we have a cutscene skip.
Yeah, a small cutscene skip. If we activate the partner swap thing right as we enter the cutscene, we can skip half of it. Not all of it for some reason.
Yeah, it's like it normally plays 2 showcase cutscenes of the ship, but one of them can be skipped by timing the character swapper at the right time.
One thing I found out about that cutscene is that if you move in the bottom, if you move that little camera, like to see left or right of you, if you move that like in any direction, it'll like
it freezes
like
the
almost
cutscene.
soft lock. Yeah, freeze the cutscene
Until you stop. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's Ghost Ship Skip. We're gonna get one of the partners down there, and because we don't have the other one, because we need both partners to actually activate the load zone, we're gonna have Sandy drop down and then switch to SpongeBob so we actually get close enough to activate the load zone.
Prior to finding Ghost Ship, that was actually one of the longer levels of the game.
Yeah, that Ghost Ship Skip says like a minute.
And you needed Patrick and Mr. Krabs for it. A lot of pushing blocks, a lot of enemy battles, a lot of mowing grass. It's just it was tedious.
Yeah, so there's 2 ways to do this boss fight right here. I guess if you want to call it boss fight. What you do the doing right now is double jumping and doing the dive attack. Normally you have a little like hit stun, or I guess like little like laggy bits where you're stuck in the ground for a bit. Because you get hit, you get out of it. And that's like the fastest way. The second fastest way is using Mr. Krabs and the other character using the lawnmower to destroy it.
Yeah. The crab mower is what we've been using. It's Krabs' combo action like Spongebob's Inflate. Or an explosion from Sanity that we'll see pretty soon. And use it for
now he's going to like the main. He's going to the main Mu Continent level now.
Yeah. The Underground City, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I don't know if these places have official names. We're going to a
I'm not sure either.
basically.
I skip all the text, so I don't even really know.
You don't need
This room does have a fast cycle you can make, like a fast strat. If you if you use like Sandy's charge attack and like you can like it makes you run faster.
I'm not going to try that.
Yeah, you can go through a lot faster that way, but it's like kind of risky.
Yeah, I just tried to practice it earlier and I got close, but no cigar, so I'm not gonna try that.
Yeah, even just doing the room like he's doing now, we do skip some stuff, like using Mr. Krabs. We don't want to use Mr. Krabs at all. Because luckily we can jump around all the little hedges to mow down, because the game is made well.
Very well. Whoa. Alright, Sandy. Come on. Sandy, stop falling. And this is why a co-op run would be much faster than
yeah, because the AI in this game is dumb.
Yes.
So now coming up with this room is it has a new skip that was found very recently by Punchshot.
Normally there's a lot of summoning and pushing blocks, and then to summon a giant tower that you're supposed to climb up. But instead, and I feel comfortable doing this skip because I was able to get it in practice. Instead, what we're gonna do is just nudge this against this, and now we're on the tower.
Yeah, the collision for the tower is still there, but like it doesn't. The actual like texture, the model doesn't spawn in until after you push all the blocks.
That leads me to wonder if the ladder is actually spawned in or not. Okay, don't miss the cycle. Oh no! Oh no!
I'm not sure.
I'm probably gonna miss this. Yeah, I missed the cycle. Oh well.
Yeah, if you get hit there twice, I mean, once you can probably make it, but twice you're definitely not making the cycle for that platform.
Yeah, it's like if I walk forward here, there's gonna be a pit, so I don't want that.
Yeah, but even that is at this point, I'd probably say he's ahead of his PV.
Very, very much so.
That's a huge skip. And coming up here is a boss fight with the clockwork, and he has a quick kill that we can do by using the combo attack with Sandy. And maybe after we can get a small cut and skip.
Yeah,
all you have to do is use the partner attack 3 times, and the boss fight's dead. Or the boss is dead, rather.
Yeah,
I think if you grabbed Sandy there with Patrick, you probably would have made it.
Yeah. Essentially, if you grab that during the cutscene in which it's falling, which is possible to do, then you skip the door opening and you can just go to the right.
Yeah, it does like,
door.
After you get it, it removes the invisible wall blocking you.
But it doesn't, but you just go past the door.
Uh-huh. So now we're in Volcano again, for some reason.
Yeah.
But now we're actually going to the legitimate volcano, and we'll be doing a pretty cool skip there.
Patrick?
And I'll explain it once we get to it.
Yeah. We're getting to the fun part of Volcano.
Yeah. Yeah. And Patrick really got stuck there for a bit. That can happen.
Pat?
Luckily, we don't have to actually move a candle back and forth.
Thankfully, the spider webs stay gone.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate if it didn't.
The game wouldn't. I probably wouldn't have ever decided running the game if that were the case. Thankfully, it saves that much.
Yeah.
I just realized I need to be going around. I already got the red jewel. We're not doing that strat.
Yeah, wrong level.
Yes, let's just inflate Sandy. Why don't we? Float across the gap with her.
Yeah, so now we're going to be doing Volcano section here, and he's been doing a trick to skip like a majority of it. And what he does is he activates the partner swap on the right side of the thing, and chooses Spongebob and Patrick. And once he respawns, one of the partners will be pushed into the wall, he'll switch to them and then grab them through the wall and then die, and it'll spawn him further up into the volcano.
Don't ask me
It's
why
very
that works.
strange.
I didn't find it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just know that the game is broken. That's why it works.
This game is perfect. Clearly.
Yeah. No problems with it at all.
Clearly.
And then just a little small skip there to skip the moving the trampoline. And after we get to the top of the volcano, we're doing a little like mini boss section involving killing some enemies.
And during that, we may as well discuss a glitch that won't really come into play here, but it's a pretty big deal and still being researched in the community.
Oh right.
The wrong warp, wrong start, wrong spawn.
Oh, yeah, wrong spot. Yeah, so there's a glitch in the game. If you activate a character swap thing, and then exit out, and then immediately soft reset the console, and then reload your save file, and then load up any level, except for I think a few exceptions, you'll spawn somewhere random in the level, and it can be, we believe it can be controlled by the melody shell count.
Yeah.
And there was almost a huge glitch found saving that would save like 25 minutes or 20 minutes around there. But
Atlantis skip, yeah.
It was skipping the entire level of Atlantis. But sadly the load zone isn't there for us to skip.
Yeah.
But still, it's still being researched. If we have found a way to control it, we probably have a lot more skips.
Yeah, we can probably skip more of Moo Continent.
Yeah, which would be really nice.
Volcano. Even though that's 5 minutes is way more time than you'll ever need to escape this thing. Not sure why they did that. Ah! Well, try that again. I think every runner of this game who has done more than a few runs has made that mistake at least once in their career.
Wait, I missed the mistake. Which one was it?
Falling down the volcano, then landing in the lava.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll be right back. Give me a second.
Alright. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Spongebob didn't get himself stuck. Good, good.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright. You didn't miss much. We're just, escaping the volcano and in the first 3 rooms now.
Yeah. I assumed I wouldn't miss much. After this volcano section here, we will have to. We actually have a boss fight after this, and it's a somewhat difficult boss fight to actually do fast. That has RNG involved.
Yeah, we want to make sure that the boss doesn't end up outside the playable arena, because he can be hit there, but for some reason won't take damage. It's King Jellyfish. And so we have to throw
Yeah.
rocks at him.
Yeah, these are like boulders that fall. It's not boulders. I'm not saying like something. What are they? They're not rocks. They're like pots. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea, honestly.
They're objects. That's what they are.
Objects, yeah. Stones. Sure, well, let's go with stones.
Yeah, and there's these green jellyfish that spawn, and their whole goal is to not or to take the hit for the boss. they'll like
He's
charge
getting
you.
pretty
So
close to the edge.
I think you're fine. That is pretty close though.
Alright, he got out. Good. Normally
Yeah,
it's not good if he ends up moving somewhere, but...
Yeah, you can actually soft lock. Not really soft lock, but like he will get stuck
And
in
waste a lot of
the
time.
outside the arena. Yeah.
Still, that was a pretty good run overall.
Yeah. I wish you could throw like your partner during this boss fight, because then you could just have to wait for the objects.
And there's the Moo Continent done.
Yeah, now we're gonna move on to a little 3-minute mini game, unskippable by the way.
So, if any donations come up, this is the perfect time to read them.
Yeah. Get your sour please in chat.
I'm gonna have fun looking at the chat after this run is done.
It's an absolute banger, by the way.
Ah, I missed a cool already. Marathon luck.
Bad RNG.
Wait, something about a race? That's being mentioned in the Discord?
I think the race for Metroid Prime.
Ah.
Wait, not Metroid Prime, Super Metroid. I don't know why I said Prime.
Missed a note, oof.
Feels bad, man.
Now we're gonna just, completely, ignore things.
Yeah, we just want to maintain that that meter has to stay somewhat full. It can't go empty, because if it depletes, then we have to restart them in game. And I know the music's so good that you might want that to happen, but optimally, that's a lose of time. That's it for the minigame.
Whew.
It's over. Now we're gonna
do you
do.
want to save? No. And
yeah.
Are you sure you want to save? No.
Yeah, for some reason there it asks to save. We watch one cutscene that says, "Do you want to save again?" It's like, I'm good.
Yeah, the first save keeps you at Moo Continent, only to play the game cutscene once you come back. then the second save puts you at Atlantis. So I
Now
don't
we're
know why
in
they put that
Atlantis.
first save point, honestly.
It's fine. Yeah, now we're in the actual. Oh, I saw that. That's rough. So now we're in Atlantis. This is just like the little beginning part, just getting to the meat and potatoes of the level.
Yeah,
And this is this is the longest part of the run here.
the thing is, for the final part before the last two bosses in Atlantis, you actually go back through the first room and exit via the left door there. So we thought that if there was a loading zone there, then we'd just be able to skip straight to Grouper Snot, the second to last boss fight. But unfortunately, the loading zone isn't there.
Yeah, it was the most disappointing skip that wasn't possible in the run.
Oh well.
It happens.
Yeah.
At least we didn't have to sit and wonder if it was possible. So now we're gonna switch to Sandy and Spongebob here.
Alright, so this is supposed to be a puzzle room that splits up Sandy and Spongebob. Thing is, they seriously underestimated Sandy's natural abilities, as we'll see in just a moment. Like, you're supposed to go over there. Let me try that again. Let's see, you're supposed to go that way to the towers. Wow, okay, I suck.
I think you're just doing your second jump too early.
Yeah, there. But she can just get over, you don't even need to inflate to get past SpongeBob's section, so they really should have just given that more distance if they wanted it to be a SpongeBob's path.
Yeah. Luckily, both these characters have double jump.
And even here, too. I probably initiated this way too early. Yes, I did.
There are two ways to actually get really far jumps with SpongeBob. You can do just like a standard double jump and then inflate, or you can jump and then do a standard aerial attack and then jump again and inflate. You'll get a little bit more distance that way.
Okay. I might just need to go over here and then, yeah. Basically, that lever's supposed to make a platform to make it easier to get over there. We don't need it.
Yeah.
Specifically, we might be stuck on this platform if we're any other character. And let's not do that. But SpongeBob has the best aerial mobility of any character in the game.
Yeah.
And so now it's on to the trials.
Oh yeah. This first trial here is probably, in my opinion, might be the worst one.
It's up there.
Yeah, it's very annoying. Because you want to throw this treasure into this little bag here for Mr. Krabs, but there are tanks in the way that are stopping you from doing that, and they can be very annoying.
And only one of the objects ends up respawning in the entire room.
Yeah.
If you miss a shot. So you won't get stuck in this room. How did that miss? You won't get stuck in this room or anything like that, but you really don't want to miss your shots.
Yeah. This room can be very annoying to actually, or very hard to do fast. Because of the tanks in the way.
Yeah. It helps to do this as Mr. Krabs because he can jump and throw things over the tanks. Just make sure you actually aim for the... There we go.
And he walks at full speed with an object in hand.
That too.
Unlike SpongeBob.
Good point. Sandy and SpongeBob and Squidward end up slowing down.
Yeah, only Patrick and Krabs actually walk and jump while grabbing something. Or I guess run at full speed, I would say.
I got a good string of corner boosts there. I'm pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, that was nice. So this is a little room here involving RNG. The aim here is to get... We have to get 5 codes. If casually we have to get 5 codes and unlock a door. But in the speedrun, there's one that's really out of the way, so we only get 4, and then we end up just guessing the last digit.
Yeah, optimally we could just... Optimally there would be a pattern to the code, numbers that generate, rather than just being the code is completely randomly generated. It might pull from a number of specific codes, and then we guess based on that. But unfortunately, we don't have that much information on this section yet, so we just guess the last number.
Yeah.
I'd love to find out
assume
that
it's
it's
just
just a
RNG.
pool of specific codes, so that we could guess it from one code, perhaps.
Yeah. We get your bless RNGs in the chat though.
Alright, so what are you feeling today, Sam? Forward from 0 or backward from 9?
I'm feeling 4s from 0 to be honest.
Alright. So that means bad RNG will be it's closer to one of the later numbers.
Yeah, if it's 5 and above, bad RNG.
Great RNG will be 1 or 2 in this case. It depends on whether you want to, which way you want to go, honestly.
Yeah, it'd be 0 1 if it was good RNG.
Yeah, 9 would be great RNG if we were testing backwards from 9, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see if we get good RNG here.
Oh, wow!
Let's
best
go.
RNG!
That's
You
the
called
best
it.
RNG.
You called it!
I did call it. I think last time in practice I did also call it when you did backwards from 9.
Yeah, only that one was like 8, I think. So you really
Yeah.
called it today.
Yeah, I really did call that one.
Blue, green, yellow.
Yeah, so here we're at the... I guess technically listen to the music notes and then match them on the little musical circle of bells there. And each room it gets technically harder, but they're all really easy.
Yeah. Third room, one of the bells will be missing and we have to go grab it, but it's still easy.
And we can get some corner boost off those little paintings there. To save like
Red, yellow,
literally
purple,
just frames.
blue. Red, yellow, purple, blue. Alright.
Alright.
Where's Patrick? I'm concerned. Patrick is all the way up here. Oh dear.
How'd he get up there? Normally he doesn't even follow you up there until like the last one when you actually grab the bell.
No paintings to corner boost off of in this room.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yellow, blue, purple, green. Yellow, blue, purple, green.
The reason he doesn't get the last color because it doesn't matter because it'll be the last one remaining.
There we go. And that's the last of the art and music rooms.
Yeah.
Okay, Squidward's level. And if you're playing on a New Game Plus and have Squidward unlocked, Squidward will actually be following you instead of Patrick in that level.
Yeah, and it doesn't change anything at all. In this speedrun we use Spongebob.
Am I seriously outpacing Patrick?
I think he's getting hit by a lot of
Wow.
enemies. He's taking all the shots for you.
Okay, but that didn't waste any time. Good. Okay, I'm gonna be at Patrick.
This is what it
Grab one of
seems
these.
like to me.
Warning,
So
extremely
here's a little like fighting section here with a bunch of tanks and other enemies. And we want to use these explosive barrels to kill as many as possible very quickly.
That room went pretty well. Got 2 with 1 barrel. Gonna avoid grabbing a barrel for this the first 2 enemies in this room because they go down 1 hit with a star spin anyway. Ow. That works.
Yeah, that works. It was a new strat.
Yeah.
Just blowing yourself up.
Yes, that's exactly the strat. Can't believe I've never thought of that before.
I usually just like pick up the barrels and throw them above my head and let them hit the ground. So
Yeah. New strat. Kill yourself. It works.
out of context. That's rough.
Yeah.
New strat.
Alright, let's see if I can get the strat here.
Apparently, according to Punch Shot, you're only a minute and a half behind him.
Dang.
And that's a minute and a half behind is 56, so you might get like a 58, 57.
Whee! Whew. That was close. Okay, I got the
Oh,
glitch,
I'll
yeah.
check mine. To me, you're like... Actually, I'll wait till I actually finish the photo mini game to actually tell you how far behind you are compared to me.
Alright. Whew, that was close. I almost
There we-
landed on the conveyor belt.
Yeah, that was, I saw that. That was mocha ass right there.
Yeah, the conveyor belt actually locks your movement.
Mm-hmm.
I can't move right now until I get off. And that's why it was a big deal to get on top of that block earlier. Or battery, I guess this is. Alright, now we have one of the, probably the best minigame in this entire run.
Oh yeah, this one's very short and sweet. We have to take photos of SpongeBob in the right pose, and we use a little like ice cream things to freeze him in place in the pose that we actually are hovering over.
Yeah, this minigame is just free
Yeah,
with the parfaits. On easy mode, on difficulties higher than easy mode, you actually get less parfaits, so you can't just write it out with those. But we're on easy mode, so we get enough.
yeah.
Normally you have to switch the poses on the bottom screen to match the ones that he's doing on the top screen, but no need when we can lock them in place. And so now we have the worst minigame of the run.
I think you're like a minute and a half behind me, so that's like a 57-ish. It's not bad, really.
And we've caused issues. And there, that line, Grouper Snot, that's why I name one of the bosses later on Grouper Snot. That's literally the reason, because one of them says Grouper Snot, and that just stuck with me. Alright, so we have, yep, the worst minigame of the run. This is perfect time for
Yeah.
donations.
Yeah, if we have any, that is.
Please have donations. Yeah, this is probably the only part of the run that genuinely sucks. It's not even hard, it just takes a long time and it's so drawn out.
Yeah.
And literally, you're just uppercutting all the enemies.
As long as if we had like Sandy's normal moves, it would be a lot easier and a lot faster, but we don't because the game wanted to be different once.
It's better combat, is it though?
Yeah, better in big ol' air quotes though. Because it's definitely not better.
Definitely not.
The only redeeming factor about this minigame is probably the music.
It's alright.
The music in general in this game is pretty good.
It's no Mozart though. That was just the most random thing I could say music related, so I decided to go with it.
Yeah. I mean, it works, so take it.
Alright, we're on the last wave now. Okay, what is hitboxes?
Yeah, their punches last way longer than they should. No explanation why.
Okay, there. It's done.
It's over.
It's over. Alright, switching to Patrick here, and we're just gonna use Hip Slam on all these enemies.
Yeah, so more fighting enemies, but these
Okay, how did
these
that
ones
not
go a lot.
kill?
I think you didn't charge it for long enough.
Hmm.
You were slightly too. You released it slightly too quickly. Yeah, but here, the best strat here is to use Patrick's charge attack because it kills multiple one hit, so it's very good for this section.
Yeah. Strangely, the purple thugs from Moo Continent actually have more health than any of these guys.
Yeah, I don't know why those are the strongest enemies in the game. Like,
And the most
strongest
annoying
enemy.
enemies.
Definitely the most annoying.
Because they can do a gainer kick on you that stuns you. I think we witnessed it a few times during this run already. That was too early. That's not gonna work for the... Alright, fine. This is unfortunate. I've forgotten how to Patrick right.
Yeah, if you like mess up hitting one of those like speared enemies, then it can be a little tricky. Yeah, you gotta recover quickly. But you want to kill as many as you can with one hit to reduce the amount of charge attacks you have to do.
Yeah.
And while in the charge animation, we basically have super armor, excluding like these like RPG shots from these certain enemies. Now we're like, we can't get caught by any of these like spotlights or lasers or enemies, because then a bigger enemy will come down and like launch us across the map further back, and it wastes a lot of time.
Okay, did I seriously get hit by a laser there?
It's like you almost landed on it. That was weird.
Okay, I swear
saw your
I'm
shadow
not colliding with the laser yet. It's still registering as...
Oh, that was very close. I don't know how the spotlight didn't catch you.
Oh, landed on the laser. Was trying to be fancy and save some time. Okay. 4 times getting punched by the big guy. That's not good.
That's rough.
Okay, but we're at the end. Don't you dare. Okay, not the best Atlantis escape, but we should still be fine. What's my time now?
Yeah, you should. Let me check. Entering that room, you're at 52:37. Yeah, I'll let you know what time you're at after you actually do the escape skip.
Yeah, I haven't actually practiced escape skip. Another cell clip. The new trick that was found. One of the 2 new tricks that was found. The other being the invisible tower.
Yeah.
What is going on here? Are you?
This last section with enemies can be very annoying because of the ones with the green rocket launcher.
Alright, so one more enemy wave and then we'll have a mid-boss. Now we have 2 of them. Okay, that one went well.
Yeah. Alright, here comes the old mini-boss fight here. One of the runners' punch shot is like a beast at doing this fight. Like, being able to switch back and forth between partners so quickly. But ultimately, here you wanted to like use Spongebob's like dive attack to deal the most damage.
And now we have this room where there's a bunch of instant death lasers even on invincible mode, which is a secret mode you can unlock. So you gotta be careful. Thankfully they're not that fast that it's not like you have no, it's not like you don't have any room to breathe, but yeah, you don't wanna let them catch up to you.
Yeah, now he's going to be doing a trick very soon. This is the newest, one of the new tricks coming in the run called, is like escape, or cell clip.
Cell clip.
We take this power cell, and we're going to grab it with Patrick and throw it in the air directly above us, and then have it's going to push us into the load zone. Like, there's a load zone blocking us off right there, and using the cell to push us through, we're going to be able to skip it entirely.
Unfortunately,
that
I
loads
haven't
in right there.
practiced it, so I'm not really skilled with it yet.
Yeah, that load zone right there that we're trying to enter is the same load zone on there. Nice.
How many tries was that? Like 4 or 5?
That was like 5. I think you're like 2 minutes behind me now. So this should be a 58.
And now we use ninja stars on this guy.
Yeah.
Try to aim to hit him with 2 hits of a single ninja star at a time. It's faster and also saves melody shells.
Yeah. But after this boss fight, we don't need melody shells anymore. So we can just go all out in this boss fight.
Alright, yep. There's Grouper Snot done, and now it's on to the final boss.
Yeah, so the final boss actually has a 1 cycle he's gonna go for. And I mean I have faith in him. It's not too hard really.
I'm the one who found the 1 cycle initially, so
yeah,
I know how it works. I originally found it with Squidward, getting him into this boss fight, since you can take characters where they normally shouldn't be with a glitch. I may as well show off after this. But then I found out it's also possible with Spongebob.
Yeah, so this boss fight has some elements of RNG, like doing what attacks he does when.
Let's just ask for the bless RNG, because this is
actually the bless RNG in chat, to be honest.
All the bless RNG, please. Let's hope for it to cannonball to just go straight into the cannon. Unfortunately, no, and it spawned on the other side.
Yeah, so this is the first part of RNG. We're like, where the cannonball spawns RNG, and sometimes you can get extremely lucky where it lands in the cannon, which actually has to use to actually knock down.
Has only happened twice in my career. That might be a good angle. Let's see.
I think actually it will be. I think it's a pretty good angle.
Oh,
looks
man.
like it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good angle.
Okay, let's see.
And time's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah. All right.
We'll be sure to shout it out.
All right. Yeah. Time.
Time.
Huh. That has got to. What was my time?
57:58. You got sub 58.
Wow. Yes. Sub 58.
That was nice, dude.
Way better than I was expecting.
A new PB on a marathon run. All thanks to this new strats.
It was pretty decent run overall as well.
Yeah. I mean, you did like you goofed up a little bit on doing a cave skip in the beginning.
Also screwed up on in the second volcano room as well, but other than that,
it's fun.
Cell clip took a few times, but that was first time even doing that.
Yeah. GG though.
So yeah, I'm very, very happy that I'm very happy that people are finally running this game when I've been playing and learning it for so long through my childhood, and just now the scene has blown up, and I'm just I'm happy that I was able to play this at a marathon. Thank you, Cave Quest and Kaner, for letting me do this.
I'm very glad I got to commentate this run because it's awesome.
Yeah. Alright, and take a small break. I think that's actually perfect given apparently Dad has something for me to do outside real fast, but then I'll be able to... My next game is on the DS, which I already have set up, so we'll be able to just segue straight into that.
Yeah.
In fact, may as
Yeah.
well.